Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Russell Cage Experience, and if you're looking behind me and see behind me, I am moved into my dorm back here in lovely Williamsburg, Kentucky, and I will be making the videos from here pretty much from now on. I do have the Q&A video. I'm having to reshoot it right now and trying to get some of this done as much as I can. I've got the questions here. I might do maybe a one part today, maybe another part tomorrow afternoon, maybe a third part Sunday, and just span it out over the next 3 days. I got a lot to get to, so let's get right into it here. The first set of questions comes from Adam A. from Facebook. I wanted to address these. Here, his first question says, what's up with Matt Morgan? After all this time, he should have accomplished much more than he has in TNA to this point. For somebody who calls himself the most genetically jacked, athletically stacked giant walking today, he's been nothing more than a colossal underachiever. With his size and athletic background, he should have been the TNA World Champion at least once by now, or even the X Division champion. And the thing with Matt Morgan, with me, the way I see it is, it's not so much his fault that he's not really been able to accomplish much with TNA. I think it's more of a booking issue. They're booking him somewhat more in the main event now. They're booking him more. He got the World Heavyweight title shot this past Sunday. They may continue to go off of that, especially once we figure out what the final verdict is with this entire Kurt Angle situation that's going on. But he is certainly one of the best athletic guys that they've got. The X Division Championship, a lot of people hate to put weight classes on them, but the X Division Championship is more the smaller, high-flying guys. Personally, to me, at least that's how I feel. I think him being a world champion is going to be coming up soon. I think that they will start booking him better here. But it's not so much like you said. It's for what he claims to be. He certainly is what he claims to be. He is the DNA of TNA. It's not that he's an underachiever either. It's mainly a booking thing. At least that's how I feel about it. That it's a booking issue. So that's his first question. His second question says, "What are your thoughts on mainly the top 10 wrestlers in the PWI 500?" And to go through that list here for you, for those of you that have not read it or whatever, but. Triple H is at number 1, Chris Jericho number 2, John Cena is 3rd, Edge is 4th, Randy Orton 5th, Nigel McGuinness 6th, Hiroshi Tanahashi. I know you love hearing me pronounce those foreign names here. CM Punk is 8th, Sting is 9th, and Ultimo Guerrero is 10th. Now, out of that list, I would have put Chris Jericho, Edge, Nigel McGuinness, CM Punk, and Ultimo Guerrero in the top 5. And after seeing more video footage of Ultimo Guerrero, he personally is one of the better wrestlers for the top 10. To see that he got got 10, and it kind of shocked me because he's a really great athlete, and if anything, I'd probably put him second or third or fourth in the list. I probably would have had Chris Jericho as number 1 for the heel. Edge is number 2. Nigel McGuinness, I probably would have put 5th. I'm not sure where I would have put him, but those 5 that I named are mainly the ones I would have put higher up because Triple H and John Cena doesn't do it for me anymore. Sting is so-so, but I don't think he should have been in the top 10. That's just me personally. So that's my thoughts on those. Ultimo Guerrero really impressed me because I hadn't seen much of him. But after watching some video footage of him, he really, really impressed me. So that's the second question. The third, it says, in your opinion, what age would you say a pro wrestler is past his prime? And I don't know if I would necessarily say a certain age. It's more um, how you feel. If you feel you can go as strong as you used to, if you know, if you're still entertaining the fans at your age. A lot of people will probably say that Undertaker's past his prime. A lot of people will probably say Shawn Michaels is past his prime. But they're still going out there and entertaining the fans. And this would really vary from wrestler to wrestler. Honestly, it would. I don't think there's a certain age where you should say a pro wrestler is past their prime so much. Now, Ric Flair, I love him to death, but when he retired, that was, I would say, it was best move for him because he's one of the few of the older guys that I'd say is past his prime. Ricky Steamboat, on the other hand, up there in years, he's still amazing in the ring, and he was over with the fans quite a bit. So I would say that he wouldn't be past his prime just quite yet. So it's really not a certain age. It's more of how you feel and how you entertain the fans overall. So, and Adam's fourth question was, I was thinking about this 2 months ago, and I found out that WWE may do this. But what do you think of Floyd Mayweather as a future Raw guest host? I know how people are already getting tired of the guest host thing, but I feel they can play off of the Big Show Mayweather at WrestleMania 24. What do you think? And personally, with me, Floyd Mayweather, I didn't watch Raw or ECW this week. I didn't. I hadn't planned on watching Raw because I didn't really want to see Freddie Prinze Jr., even though he has a little bit better bearing with backstage and all that. But still, we're getting Floyd Mayweather as guest host next week, and this Monday, I should say. And I really don't feel like watching it either. I have other plans that evening anyway, but I really don't feel that it will be entertaining. Even in WrestleMania 24, when they were doing the Big Show Mayweather thing, it wasn't entertaining to me then either. So, I'm sure that they could do something with Big Show and Mayweather for Raw this Monday, but once again, it's not entertaining to me. So that's my thoughts on that. So I'm going to end the first video here. I'm going to go ahead and make the second video and address a few more questions here, and I'll probably do part 1 and 2 today, do part 3 tomorrow, and get that over with. So go ahead and switch over to part 2 right now.